The year is 1968. A full year before Apollo 11 makes its historic moon landing, NASA sends an automobile to the orbiting chunk of rock and makes a shocking discovery. Turns out the old saying was right. It's full of cheese. As the astronaut behind the wheel of this vehicle, you need to collect as much cheese as possible and reach the flags at the end of each stage, all in low gravity conditions. The thing is, gravity, however low it might be, shouldn't be this unpredictable. The car drives well enough, with the left and right sides of the screen acting as a balance between acceleration, brake, and changing direction. But a lot of the levels are designed around the idea of speed, and these can be extremely troublesome. For example, many of the stages have ramps to let you fly up and collect pieces of cheese. However, instead of smoothly rolling down the ramp, if you accelerate too hard in the direction of the slope, your car will start to somersault and lose the momentum you were hoping to gain. This somersaulting is part of the game's mechanics. The 3 stars you can acquire in each level are tied to how fast you complete the stage, and completing a full rotation in mid-air will knock a second off your time. It would just be nice if the game's physics didn't interfere with the ability to travel smoothly, as it leaves the player feeling that victories have more to do with luck than skill. The black and white visuals are reminiscent of the Fleischer Brothers cartoons from the 30s. The jazz soundtrack is great, but the loop is a little short, and as it's the only music, you'll tire of it pretty quickly. 1968 has personality and is an interesting idea, held back a little by its physics system. For a freemium title, it's also very restrained when it comes to steering you towards in-app purchases. It's probably worth a look, if only to re-educate you in the history of the space program. Turns out we did have a flying car back then, but it only worked outside of our atmosphere. Who knew? This has been James with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.